We have some proclamations and ceremonies tonight. My first one is a proclamation for Police Week. If we have Chief Murtha on the line, there we are. Chief Murtha, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. So this is a proclamation designating the week of May 10 through 16, 2020 as National Police Week and May 15th, 2020 as National Police Officers Memorial Day. Whereas Congress and the President of the United States have designated May 15th as Peace Officer Memorial Day and the week in which it falls as Police Week. And whereas the people of Colorado have shared the grief of the tragic death of El Paso County Sheriff John Hopkins, who contracted COVID-19 while on duty, and whereas it is important to recognize and honor the sacrifices made by those who are injured on the job or die in the line of duty. And whereas the members of the City of Wheat Ridge Police Department play an essential role in safeguarding the rights and freedoms of all who work, play, and live in our city. And whereas the past few months created unique challenges for our community and increased risk for the men and women of the Wheat Ridge Police Department as we protected the health and safety of the department as well as the community in the face of the global COVID pandemic. And whereas it is important that everyone know and understand the problems, duties, and responsibilities of our police department, and that our local law enforcement agency recognizes their duty to serve our community by safeguarding life and property, by providing protection against violence and disorder, and by shielding the innocent against deception and the weak against oppression and intimidation. And whereas over the course of the past 51 years, the police department of the City of Wheat Ridge has grown to be a modern and scientific law enforcement agency which tirelessly provides a vital public service in partnership with the law-abiding members of our community. Now therefore, I, Bud Starker, Mayor of the City of Wheat Ridge, call upon those living and working in Wheat Ridge and upon our community's patriotic, civic, and educational organizations to observe the week of May 10 through 16, 2020 as National Police Week, honoring law enforcement officers past and present who by their faithful and loyal devotion to their responsibilities have rendered a dedicated service to our community, and in so doing have established for themselves an enviable and enduring reputation for preserving the rights and security of all members of the community. I further call upon our community to observe May 15, 2020 as National Police Officers Memorial Day, to honor those police officers who through their courageous deeds have lost their lives and who have been injured in the performance of their duty. In witness thereof, on this 11th day of May, 2020, Bud Starker, Mayor. So that's our proclamation for Police Week and the National Police Officers Memorial Day. Chief Murtha, do you have a couple of words for us?
Mr. Mayor, members of the council, thank you so much. It's a privilege and an honor anytime I get to represent the women and men of the Wheat Ridge Police Department and when they receive recognition. This year, for Police Officer Memorial Week, I think is a time for us to reflect on our call to service, our duty, what it means to be a police officer. We're especially honored to work in the City of Wheat Ridge and to feel all the support that the residents, the political bodies shed towards the men and women who are working here. And it's an honor for me to lead that group tonight and to be able to sit here before you and accept that recognition. So as we look at the future and we look at the past, I'm so proud of what these folks have done in the face of the challenges of COVID-19 and all the other things that are going on around us. Your recognition tonight is just another cornerstone in the wall of what we all believe is really one of the greatest parts of being part of Wheat Ridge and the city government and the city. So thank you so much. Thank you to all the members. I appreciate what your proclamation says and what it means to the folks who work here every day. and in the service of these folks who need our help on a daily basis. So thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Chief, and I hope you will express to all of your officers on the force, on behalf of myself and our city council and all of the citizens of Wheat Ridge, that we truly appreciate your dedication and your service. And I know that we all stand willing to work shoulder to shoulder with you to provide safe communities in our city. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.